Alright, should be recording. I like seeing that file. I see the file, so let's get going. Going medieval in early access. Cubes provided by Tinsley PR for the Irregular Corporation. I don't have I actually haven't made any notes. But let me see. I would like to talk about the eclipse. But I'll wait on that. Close to the end, because I got some pictures. Really just two. There's a story there. But one thing, it's actually kind of funny. There is sort of a relation here. So around the same time I got the key for this, around the same time this entered early access, I should say, the last spell did as well. And that earlier this week announced announced DLC for it. And I'm sorry, I need to mute the mic for just a moment. Okay, I looked up and I saw that it was turned, so I wanted to aim it to my side. It shouldn't have made much of a difference, but still, I wanted to do that. All right, and we can resume production here. Those. No, sure. Let's resume it on these as well. But yeah, the last spell, Dwarves of Ruinberg. Is the name of the DLC, and there's also a free update that is coming at the same time that's going to add various things. Wait. Yes, there is. There's another game that I also covered an update coming for it that also did the whole, and there's a free content update. So just wanted to make sure that yes, that it is the case there. So you guys, yeah. I do wonder. I mean, I guess in theory I could try to heat it up just like I have these guys heated up. So lack of sunlight is a problem, but I mean it's also pre-dawn, so but at least it's just that and wasn't saying to heat. Anyway, yeah, so new map will be added with that, Ruinberg, and also new character class, dwarves. So that's, well, character race I should say. So we already had humans. I recall also seeing elves. I don't remember any others. But they're also going to be adding 3 new weapons, new perks and traits, and I think this is also part of the, well, new trinkets and perks. Also, they are adding a new system for the perks that will be race-based. So, I guess that would be, with a dwarf, the general image of them is stocky, so maybe something like higher health but lower movement speed kind of thing. Or maybe, natural born sprinter as a perk of something where they actually get greater speed so they can run farther. I don't know. That doesn't seem totally impossible. Wow, these guys, they actually, now that the sun is out, they're good. So in theory then I could actually put down torches here to make, oh wait, no, well that's growing fine. You're not growing. You're not growing. Well, sorry, you are. Okay, so it's really just these guys, the apple trees. The hell, why not? Make it the same as those. Actually, yeah, I should. Okay. So on this side, because the one there doesn't need it, and also I should do it this way because in theory I fill this in, I can keep going. And it's also with day 9, they're only 12 days long, so this isn't even going to be a thing. But what the heck is with this? Why is there like no snow here? It's just normal dirt. That DLC is, I think that's coming in April. this I can look up. The way I handle this stuff is April 24th. Okay, is one of the things I have set up on the server is Nextcloud, and I was not expecting I would use it as much as I have. But I can make notes on it. Hang on. Oh wait, no, that's. Okay, no, you would be fine too. All right. Sure, I'll take some apple saplings. I'm good on beet seeds though. Good on cabbage seeds. Good on carrot seeds. Sorry. You know what? I'll take some buff wine as well, because I know there are people that complain about wanting it. I do not doubt I'm going to have plenty of stuff I can sell, so. I'm just going to assume everybody has clothes. So that much. Sure. How much gold has he got? Oh, he has no. Great. So I can be really nice to him. Or I can try to get some more stuff. You know what? There. That'll work. But yeah, so I've been using the notes system in Nextcloud for months now, and it works really nice. I keep one that is just the news. So the stuff I write up, and I have 3 sections in that follow the sections that you see in the write-ups. Well, the first one is time sensitive, then there's just the normal game news, and then non-game news at the bottom. Hey, let me just look at this. Yeah, so you're still supposed to be getting some of this stuff. Anyway, sorry, I'm just shaking my head at that. But I can pull that up on my phone to see. But I have a separate note file that I keep track of the stuff to talk about here, and I just haven't been using that because it's not. Since I've been recording at the laptop, it's not as convenient to pull it up on my phone and have it sitting there than when I'm at my desktop. Which, I mean, it's just feet over. Because I'm on the same desk, I'm just like at a corner instead of the middle. But in order to keep the phone screen on, I would have it plugged in normally, and it's just where the plug is very convenient for the desktop, not so convenient for the laptop. But it's still, I can't just grab it and pull the screen up. It's just I can't always look over and see. Oh, so are you warming up now? Oh, you're not. Ooh. Although, hang on. Aha. Hang on. Wait, there it is. Hey, there we go. It is now warm enough. Alright. I did not know that would work. Anyway. Okay, I'll just look back at the thing. Yeah, and last spell is from the arcade crew, by the way. That's right. The other one wrote up about an update. Oh wait, no, because that's an update but not DLC. Is Spellforce Conquest of EO is getting actually a pretty major update. 1.5 that will actually, I'm pretty sure it said 1.5, but will actually be getting mod support. I was wrong. It's only the arcade crew that I had a thing covering the DLC. Well, that's getting DLC, I should say. Alright. I'm just looking at the list if there's anything. I don't really think there's much else worth talking about from it. So I guess focus on the game for a little bit more until we get to near the end, when I'll actually show the pictures from the eclipse, and I'll talk more about the eclipse then, I figure. But I mean, I guess I can't say this. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. Went to my college campus for it because the physics department there, which I've stayed involved with for all these years, was working. They did a special thing, so I was there for that. But I left my camera at home for my dad to use. Turns out he's more experienced with working with nicer cameras than I am. But he was a little bit of a user error at first. Fortunately, though, this was an at first kind of thing. I decided to call him when the thing started just to make sure things got set up right, and we managed to talk through it. Get that issue taken care of. But it is basically, yeah, Nikon is a little weird. There was some user error with him turning on the interval shooting, which it was to cover the entire eclipse, okay, from start to end. So there was like an hour or something, however long, in front before totality, where it's like, I really want pictures of this, that we could get things sorted out. And we did. It only took like a few minutes. But yeah, one thing about it, though, is just the whole, he didn't understand how to get it started. And it also threw up a weird message he was saying. Obviously, I couldn't see it. That really, yeah, it made no sense from what he was saying of it. But then we got started. But the other thing, Nikon. I know no one from Nikon would ever listen to this. I don't believe anyone listens to this. That's just me, though. Because it's weird. I know people do. It always surprises me when I see a comment. Why do you have, for interval shooting, Nikon, that it disables the viewfinder and display? This is the Nikon Z5, by the way, so we're mirrorless. I really like the camera. I really do. But it's like, why do you make it impossible to see what it's aimed at? Because he had to blindly try to turn the camera later to make sure we were getting it. This was after totality, but it's like, we had no idea if it was actually capturing images or not that we wanted. Why? It's like, there's no reason. Oh, man. I don't know. Yeah, insufficient sunlight, I get that. And we're about to hit the save. Dang, okay. I mean, it's weird how some of these people, they don't go to bed. Seriously? Well, okay. I would also associate sluggardly with wanting to go to bed, and they don't. And I don't know why. I mean, the whole scheduling system is just... Scheduling with jobs is just so nonsense. I mean, it's like, for example, with the whole tailoring thing, how it's so hard to actually get them to do anything. It's like, yeah, only one person is really good at it. Because I try to have, the rankings. Oh, wait, what? Why are you one? You should be... Oh, that's why. Because it has a star there. So actually, you should also be one then. Because of the 2 stars. Wait, no. What? No, that should be 2 and that should be 2. 1 and 1. Yeah, that should be 2. That can be 1. Okay. But it's like, I would just want to move tailoring over here to make sure that's getting done. But I can't. Anyway. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. We got that all sorted out, and there was some cloud cover here. Fortunately, the clouds were high enough and thin enough that the sun just shined right through, so nothing was obstructed. But it does make some of the images during partiality not so good, because it is blurring out things a little bit, because the clouds are reflecting and refracting the light some around it. And again, it's, we can't see the image, so it can't really focus it in to make sure it's really good. Plus, my eyes are better than my dad's. I mean, it's in focus, but it's still, you might have been able to get it a little bit better. But one thing though with the experience, I was not expecting before totality hit. Hopefully everyone else I got to experience it also noticed this. I found it very weird. I was not expecting the color temperature of the light to change. Where suddenly it was like I was under fluorescent lights, despite being outside. Definitely a weird experience, that one. Oh. I guess those aren't necessary. Because these things aren't complaining about it being too cold. The heck am I hearing? Oh, wait, why? These guys would come. I don't get it. I don't know. Hey. Alright. Okay, I guess temperature isn't a problem. It really should have a way of just telling you what it wants. It's so annoying that it's like, nah, we're not giving you that information. So I guess it wasn't that they were cold. Yeah, just do that. I mean, yeah, well, okay. Okay, so this will let them go overnight, though. Which these guys don't care. So it is still advantageous to have them there. Okay, seriously, what? Oh, this is it. What the heck are they doing? You're giving... I forgot I had weapons scheduled to be made. Which, hang on, I just want to check. Yeah, craft is ahead of tailoring. Which is also, I'm saying, this would be crafting, right? Blacksmith's forge. Okay, maybe not. What would it... Oh, smithing. It would be smithing. Okay, but it still is. Smithing is ahead of tailoring. Well, tailoring might be more important to me. So I need to sacrifice a priority level just to do... I mean, it's like... It's a very badly designed system. And I will say badly now, because this game has been in this state for so long that it's like, nah, it's not poor anymore. It's like, this is... It's like, it could be better. I mean, it could be better, but it's this is, like, not well designed, and it's been this way long enough. I'm just going to call it bad, because I'm annoyed. Yeah. Hang on. There's something else I should do here. Come on. You know what? Sure. Make it iron. And just to mark those things clearly. Okay, and winter's about to end, which is nice. I have no idea what it is down here. So that's limestone. That'll still be clay. I want to clear this out if I can. Oh, and iron is also down. Yeah, that's right. I just want to knock those out so I can put ladders down a little bit further. I actually should, especially for that one, put down a ramp. Hang on. Okay, so... I'm just trying to remember what the shape of the ramps are. Right? There. Yeah, so it's 3 by 1. So it would need to be like that to get the ramps down there. Because once I have the ramps, then that means that the animals can come down and clear that out. That's why I want to do that. I also remember there's something else I can talk about. But yeah, going back to the eclipse though, it really... It was fun. Had a pretty good view of it. Her clothes broke? Wait, no, what? What broke on her then? I have no idea. I have no idea what the icon is. I'm just trying to think what else I can mention about the eclipse. It was pretty neat how... I mean, I knew it would happen, but it was still kind of neat the temperature drop because suddenly we don't have the sun anymore. Yeah, look at this. Now we got... Now they got stuff to do. Oh, wow. That's what a video game does. I just had an idea that I kind of like, even though it's also a terrible idea. Well, I guess I am just gonna do it there. Instead of having it here, the idea is I just like cut that. Well, yeah, cut down almost like a strip mine thing with the levels, but do that just for the animals. So instead of having just the one thing here, have it be like a highway almost, that it can just, you know, connect over to these other locations. I mean, it really is a bad idea. Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm just gonna cancel it. Single layer. Yeah, I'm trying to cancel these things, so of course cancel the other. There. Now, it would make more sense to just, well, to change this up, but have it just connect to both. So then basically move those ramps over here. Oh, hey, let me... I'm just trying to think. Yeah. I guess it is just gonna be... No. Yeah, because... Yeah, it has to. There's really not gonna be much of a difference doing it either of those ways. It's not like you can have... Well, actually, no, that would work. That would work. It would work to have a column oh yeah, hang on. Like that, because if they're, and just as you go down, because the portion in the middle will actually keep it stable. So even though a ramp would, there would be ramps floating on top of each other. It actually should still work to have such a column. Okay, there. Well, yeah. Lisa died a natural, peaceful death. Yes, I hope that was the case. Yeah, so in theory, I can do this, have this column, and just have it go to the multiple levels, and just have a path that runs off to where I need it to. And we are now in spring. I'm just trying to think of anything else to mention with the eclipse. It was really neat. There were actually prominences on the sun at the time that were visible. So basically just big ass solar storms. Which I don't think there was any expectation for them to be there. Just that the sun wouldn't be particularly active at the moment, but the fact that they not only were there, but were along the edge such that you could see them. As like in my pictures, you can actually see them. Well, see one. It's hard. I think you can kind of see the other because of the color difference. But, yeah. There. So that would give access at this level. Wait, technically I should cancel that for now. And then once there, I get the ramp down in here, I would just need to cut through, and actually I can start at least on one side of it. Although, can I? Yeah. So I can do that, and then that'll give a path for them there. That's a problem. Edith here is going to get stuck. Wait, what? Oh, no, because I opened that up, so that is actually fine. Oh, wait, this might not work. It depends. Yep. So, hang on. It would be nice. I mean, stay straight. It would be nice if they could actually be curved. It doesn't actually tell you that. So, Nope. Nope. No, I know how to fix this. I know how to fix this. Do. There. With the floor there, it works. Okay. That will provide it the support. Okay. But once that gets back, now there will be access here on this level. Damn, this really doesn't work as well as I was hoping. I should actually make it like this. So then I can have a level all around that is actually the floor. Should I have just made it a 3x3? Yeah, that actually may have been best. Okay, there. Yeah. This will hopefully come to make sense. Sure, it's just dogs, yeah. Alright, looks like I got some goats I could kill. Okay. Looks like just that one. Yeah, it might be more so chickens that are safe to get rid of. Safe to slaughter. Okay. There. Oh, wait, hang. Yeah, that is actually true. There. Oh, but hang. There. There. Okay. So I just need to do it like that, because then I've got this that they can go out from. I'll have a level here that will be the same. Yeah. And it will be this column of 3x3 in the middle that secures the entire thing. And I guess actually I can do that. Oh, yeah, it does need that. I'll do it. What? Oh, yeah, I guess that is true. It needs a connection back to this, like that, so. Somehow that's the most efficient path. Alright, how long have I been going? Only about 40 minutes. I'd like to get this better situated first. Alright. There. I might actually need that cleared there. And goat is just trapped. I'm sorry, Martin, but I have to get that working. So Goda can get... Oh, well. Goda just fell asleep. I just realized something. Yeah. Okay, that's a little annoying. It's like, I mean, in theory I should be able to say, hey, clip the boudishes I've been making, but it's not a thing there. Okay, now Goda is going to be free to get out and do whatever. You know that is true. There. I'm going to want that there. Alright, so I basically just... I want to get this day taken care of, and then I will stop. Um... The only thing I can talk about before just getting to the Eclipse images, but I want, at the end of the in-game day, I'll do that. Is the book I've been working on for so long. Like, seriously, I think I started that like 2 years ago, maybe a little bit more. Finally had that go live on Saturday, yay! So now I'm taking a little bit of a break to do some other stuff. But it might also be like just like next week I'll be working on the next story. I like writing. But there are some other things I may try to do, give my time to first, I guess is a way to put that. Alright, well that's nice. Back off on those. It's spring, they shouldn't really need it. Actually, I should just be able to turn them off. Not that high, but they shouldn't be getting cold anymore since it's into spring. Oh, yeah, let's... You know, it is also kind of funny that you have to tell them to barter, when you think about it. It would make more sense that you can just, Sure. Why not? Okay. That you can just be like, hey, like, as a job. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? You know what? I do not need flimsy caps. I'm gonna get rid of the cheaper sturdy one. You really should be able to filter out animals, because like, I don't want to sell any animals. I'm using them. Sure. Alright. I'm gonna be using the white hats, that's why I don't want to dump those at the moment. Sir Barks-a-Lot the chicken? I was tempted to get rid of that one. It's like, why is that a thing? Somehow that's not too surprising. I think... Let me just see. I'm not using gold for anything. But I know I have some. It is not as valuable as I had hoped. Actually, hang on. How much is a gold ingot worth? I wonder if I buy it. Alright, I guess that's not unreasonable. Yeah. I guess I can talk a little bit more about the book. Just 195,000 words. It's not too surprising it took me so long to write it. And then edit it. Oh wow, I didn't even realize that we have this iron over here. Or is that... No, that's salt. Okay. Well, still, I can harvest that instead of going to this. Although I can go to that, certainly. Oh yeah, how... What can we do with the research? Sure, let's unlock that one. Yeah, you can't actually do that. They can hang over. And now I said I'd be stopping soon. No, I don't. I want the thing under it. There's nothing I can really do about that. Alright. That's a little weird. I don't recall the autosave. Well, in any case, armor will be built up. I have no idea what I will do with any of that, since I don't really need any of it, although I guess it could be something I just sell. Okay, you know what? Okay, so I do have... Oh, it's in... Okay. But only one got built. I guess that's not too surprising. Wait. Oh, okay. Some toggle for battle. Well, I don't have any toggle for battle, but that is an option. Alright, well, as I said, I would be stopping around now. Let's do that. Quit. Yep. And I put them in here. So these are the two that I got that I think look the best. So yeah, I'm just in OBS looking at how that should work. Scale to inner bounds, center is, well, do it that way. So in theory, I do this, and it keeps the aspect ratio. So do you see that there's a red spot at the base of it? I know this is the dimmer of the two, but that red spot there would be a prominence. So that's like an actual solar storm, where the way, as I recall, the way prominences work is basically the sun has a very powerful magnetic field. It's also mostly plasma, at least on the surface. So a lot of charged stuff, and the magnetic field sometimes pokes out of the surface, and that pulls then some of the charged materials, some of the plasma, along the field lines, and it'll produce an archway, or other shapes. But that's what that is. That, if I'm remembering prominences correctly. So it's not just an eruption, but it's actually along field lines. So there's a good chance a lot of it comes back to the sun. But that is what is happening there. So that was that one, and I will try to do the same thing with this, but make it a little bit bigger. You can actually also see it in this scaled inner bounds, and I'll use the bottom right. Yeah, so you can see it there as well. It is brighter though, this image. Unfortunately, I don't have a great zoom lens for the camera, so yes, you are seeing some pixelation there because we're zooming below, past just 100%, but you can still see that red on the bottom, and there is actually at about the 3 o'clock position, a little bit further south than that, there's another spot of red that would be, there were 2 prominent. Actually, I think there may have been 1 or 2, but there were definitely at least 2, and I think that's the other one. So you are just barely seeing that. I don't think it really comes out in this one. Actually, no, you can see there is still a little bit of a speck of red there. Yeah, definitely neat. That was not something, as I said, my understanding is we were not expecting to see that. I'm going to reset these transforms, by the way. Yeah, we were not expecting that to be the case because I don't think the sun is in a period of high activity, but we got real lucky. Got to see that. And it's, it's neat. It's really neat to see that, especially since it's going to be a while before the next total solar eclipse, especially as for one going over the United States. I think that's 2044, but it'll be 2099 next time it goes over in the same general area. But yeah, hopefully those of you that were interested were able to get somewhere to see it yourself, or were able to pull up the different live streams and such from various places that were also going to be covering it. It's actually kind of funny. So we weren't sure about the weather. So at the college, they did have in a room the live stream from NASA set up. And after Totality finished here, I decided to go inside and just see what they were showing. And they were showing another city over. I mean, quite a bit further over for their Totality starting. It was interesting because I go and look and it's like, do they know what they're doing? Because they were just showing the city. And it's like, it looks like the city at night. Show us the actual eclipse. Give us that. I mean, so we don't care what the city looks like at night. That's fine and all, but show us the actual eclipse. Yeah, that was, well, yeah, okay. I wanted to remove the scene that I put those images into, but apparently I can't. Now without highlighting it, I don't want to do that. So yeah, just ending on this. Yeah, I don't really have much more to say. I'll see you next week, I guess, when by that time I will either have started on my next book, or I will, and by the way, I'm intentionally not talking too much details or even naming the book, because it's like, it's more just, I'm sharing something I'm doing, but I'm not trying to promote it here, which might be my own stupidity, that I don't try to promote it everywhere. It's just, my feeling is if you're watching these, either you just want to hear me talk about some of this different news stuff, my opinions, and the game. You're not here for me to talk about a book that I've written. That's not why you're here. But the idea was given to me actually months ago. I'm only now getting to it. To start a different YouTube channel, and this I have mentioned. But now that the book is done, I am actually going to start trying to do more active work on this channel, like making videos for it. That would be more about promoting the books. But currently nothing's on there. I did one recording yesterday. I want to redo it for basically the inaugural video. Hopefully I will get to that today. Get that processed, put up. I'll probably wait to have it go live until I can make a few more. yeah, so that should be fun. I'll either be working on this new YouTube channel next week, or I'll be working on the writing. We'll see. They kind of will go hand in hand because the channel will mostly focus on science fiction. The book I most recently published is not science fiction. It's super fancy, but the next one will be science fiction. So it's actually going to kind of, they will work together kind of nicely to, as far as mindset goes. But yeah, so that's that plan. Maybe, actually no, because I doubt I'd start having videos live next week, so I may not talk about it much. That the other channel next week until it's like, hey, there's actually something there for people to look at. All right, that's all I got. So yeah, see you next time.